A warm West Coast welcome to Kerry Patrick Clark.
Remember when the news came from wooden boxes strung with silver wire? And as we sang the words, it would set our minds on fire. For we believed in things, so we'd sing. First folk alliance I'd ever been to was in Cleveland. We were in the shadow of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and my wife and I, we were talking to each other, and this tall, skinny man walked by, and I went, "That was Pete Seeger," and we started singing, "If I had a hammer in..." We were in the midst of song. I didn't realize that Pete had heard us singing. And he turned back around, and over my right shoulder, this is what I heard. "That's my zipper song." It's the best Pete I have tonight. And I turned around, and there's a musical hero, the man that paved the road on which I stand, on which I travel. And I said the most eloquent thing that came to my brain. Huh? He said, son, you ever written a verse so good that you couldn't come up with a second verse? No. Well, I have. It's that song you're singing. It's my zipper song. I said, I thought that's what you said. He said, son, I was working too hard trying to come up with a better second verse. Instead of writing a whole new verse, I just thought I'd zip one word out, zip another one in my zipper song.
I decided on the drive back from LA that I would, because stinking 2 more school shootings. What the heck?
We have met the monster. Its waves of weaponry. It's a face familiar. It's our enemy.
Our middle son, Matthew, got married 12 months ago, and about 18 months ago he came to us and he says, "I'm scared." And so as a good father, I put my arm around him and I said, "What's the issue?" And he was silent. I said, "Well, is it the vows?"
No.
So I grabbed him a little closer. I said, "Well, is it, well, you know, the wedding night?" "No." I said, "Dude, well, tell me seriously, what's going on, man? What are you scared about?" He said, "Okay, fine." He pushed my hand off of his shoulder. He says, "I'm a little scared that we're not going to have enough liquor at the reception." Seriously? You can't make this up. This is too good. So I wrote this song for them. Knowing that they wouldn't hear it at the wedding, I framed the original sheets of lyrics that I wrote and I gave it to them as a wedding present, knowing that the minute they need the wisdom that these lyrics contain, it'll be hanging on their apartment wall.
There'll be ups, there'll be downs, you'll get dizzy spinning around. There'll be time you've had enough. There'll be fast, there'll be slow, you will stop and then you'll go to see if you got the stuff. That's the thing about it, falling in love, my son. That's the crazy thing about it, daughter. That's the thing, yes, that's the thing about love. God bless you, my friends. I thank you so very much.